Hello and welcome to this channel, everybody. This is the Eradicator, and today we have another video. Lots of videos today, but this is probably going to be the last video that I will be making in the Star Citizen Alpha 3.6.0 because of what is going to happen at the end of this video, guys. I don't want to spoil, of course, the surprise, but something will happen at the end of this video that will make me say, all right, that's it. There is the PTU, there's 3.6.1, and maybe it's time to move on to something else a little bit different. Anyway, we are going to try something new today. We are going to deal drugs, and we're going to deal drugs not just anywhere, guys. We are going to deal drugs around. We are going to deal drugs around our corp. So this is the very first time that we did that. And for that, guys, we are actually going to do a mission. We are doing a mission that will take us to Paradise Cove, which is one of the new drug labs that we can find on Lyria. I think there are two drug labs on Lyria. There is Paradise Cove. I can't speak today, damn it. There is Paradise Cove, and there's also the orphanage. But we're going to go to Paradise Cove. And for that, this is a mission that is making me taking a package from a crash caterpillar around our corp. So it is actually, you're going to see that we're going to go pretty close to planet Arcor. And the mission briefing also said that maybe there is going to be some security forces involved around that mission. Probably not, but they said that it is a possibility. So we'll see. Maybe we'll be interdicted with that package that we're not supposed to have. They did say that this mission is likely to degreen my reputation, so that doesn't sound very good, especially for the lawful player that I am. But the reason why I decided to deal drugs today is because with the ship that I have, the biggest trading ship that I have is a Starfarer, but it's very slow, so I'm usually trading with a freelancer max. And the thing is that as soon as you get to a certain amount of money, I think with the freelancer max is about 500,000 alpha UEC, then your profits are basically bottlenecked and you can't make much profit. Your profits are going to stay the same and are not going to increase at all if you get to a certain amount of money. So the only way you can find if you want to make more profit with basically the same ships is to deal drugs, which is eventually what we're going to do. Now the problem is it's very easy for me to find Jobtown now on Walla, not on Walla, on Yella. All these names are very similar. Daymar, Delamar, Walla, Yella. They should be a bit more creative, I think. CIG. What's going on with these names? Anyway, it's very easy for me to find the Jumptown on Yella, but it's not easy for me to find the Orphanage and Paradise Cove. I did try to check out some tutorial videos, but unfortunately these were for 3.5, and they have updated the visual looks of the moons of Arcorp, and the visual landmarks that they were showing us on these videos are not up to date, unfortunately, and don't work anymore, or at least they didn't work for me. So that package is not on that part of the caterpillar. It looks like I went to the wrong place. I'm gonna have to maybe work my way around, maybe try this way. Is there gonna be an opening here? Yes, it looks like there is an opening. Can I see the package? Yes, the package is here. Let's grab that baby right here. Objective complete, excellent. And then we're going to retrieve the cargo. All right, to Paradise Cove. So as we make our way to Paradise Cove, of course, we'll try to find visual landmarks or vision cues that are going to be able to allow us to go back to the drug lab in the future. We're also going to see what they're selling over there. Is it interesting to buy and sell the drugs that they're selling, or is it just easier to go to Jumptown? I don't know. I've never been there, so these are going to be first times that we're going to do today. Anyway, looks like I'm having a hard time climbing up. Oh, I keep on falling. This is ridiculous. Looks like we're having a super gravity bug on that cutlass. Look at that. I fall down a fourth time. Looks like going on third-person view is working. Okay, excellent. Let's close that door. It looks like we have the package here of research supplies. And let's get out of here as fast as we can, because we never know who might show up. We never know if there's any security that may show up. I definitely don't want to be scanned by security forces. So Lyria is dead ahead. It is already marked with a mission marker. All we need to do is to press that B button, which is going to engage the quantum drive, and we're going to be out of here as quickly as possible. All right. Okay. Doesn't sound like we are being interdicted, so this is all good. And we have Lyria just in front of us. Okay, excellent. There's a contact. Okay, this is a hostile. We're just going to ignore that hostile here. And unfortunately, it looks like Paradise Cove is going to be located on the dark side of that moon. So we're gonna have to find a marker that is nearby. Looks like it is located between SPAL 9 and SPAL 12. So we're gonna go. We're going to change our location there. We're gonna go through to SPAL 12, and then probably we're going to escape the planet's atmosphere, and we're going to go a little bit in orbit in order to try to find some visual markers. There you go, SPL 12. We're going to see how far Paradise Cove is going to be located from SPL 12. All right, here we are, and we have about 175 kilometers, so that is a long way. And so I'm going to go up and try to find where this Paradise Cove is located, right? And so we are in orbit. It's in the middle of the night, and it's really impossible to see anything. At least, I mean, I'm really not familiar with Lyria, at least not familiar enough to be able to figure out which landmark is what, which mountain is what, which dark patch is what. I can easily do that now on Yela if I want to find Juptown, but on Lyria it's impossible. So we're just gonna go down. We cannot quantum travel our way down to the drug lab, unfortunately. This is not something that we can do to these less official places. So we're just going to fly down for about 140 kilometers at full speed, and then we'll be decreasing our speed as we get into the atmosphere. Still trying to figure out where is what, but so I'll be switching interior and exterior. Maybe we can. I mean, maybe you guys will be able to make your own markers or your own landmarks or your own maps as of where this is going to be located, but it's just impossible to figure out. I think I'm not skilled enough to be able to figure out where things are, but oh well, it's going to be an interesting experience, to say the least. Especially making the another approach. Is there going to be I wouldn't say a landing pad, but is there going to be a smooth soil or a smooth approach to do, or is it rough terrain like the terrain that we have around Jumptown? I don't know. We'll just figure it out as much as we can. I'm trying to see if there are any interesting stations around, but as I'm pressing B for my quantum drive. My quantum drive doesn't seem to be working or showing us anything, so it really seems like it is in the middle of nowhere. It seemed like the closest thing next to it was SPAL 12, but I could be wrong as also. If only that was during the day. Yeah, I really encourage you guys to try to find that during the day, but when these missions appear, we never know, right? Looks like maybe we're gonna be lucky and we're gonna have twilight, so when we leave Paradise Cove, maybe it's gonna be the day. We'll figure it out. Anyway, that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is actually to show you where to sell the drugs in the verse, because this is actually something that you guys have been asking quite a lot. I've seen this question popping up on Spectrum, I've seen this question popping up on Reddit, and even in some comments of my channel as well. And that's why I want to show you guys where, because I've seen that people on Spectrum, for example, have not been very helpful. Most of the answers that you can see on Reddit or Spectrum, unfortunately, are, well, you have to explore, oh, you need to figure out by yourself, I know, but I'm not going to tell you. And I thought that this is not very nice. I mean, if you can help a fellow player, a fellow Star Citizen, why wouldn't you? Why would you keep the information for yourself? This is not being, a gentleman. This is not being very pleasant. And that's why I decided not to keep the information for myself, but actually to show you guys this information in this channel. Actually, I got this information from Segellion. I was watching Segellion stream the other day, and Segellion was exploring the different locations around the verse, and I did ask Segellion, hey, bro, can you show me where we can sell drugs? And he was very kind to do so, and so I owe that knowledge to Segellion. Go check out his Twitch, his Twitch, yes, I'll put the link in the description down below. He usually streams from Monday to Friday every morning Canadian time, so go check it out. He's a great guy, and highly recommend. So that's where I got the info, and of course I'm not going to give it out right now. You're gonna have to watch the entire video if you want to see where you can sell your drugs. But in the meantime, we are making our approach. We are down to about less than 3,000 meters, which is when we start to engage our VTOL mode, of course. And as we are making our approach, we're trying to analyze how the terrain is going to be. It's a bit difficult to land on Lyria because there is that mist, there's a little haze that doesn't really make it easy, and we cannot really see all the details of the terrain, which might eventually reveal some details that you might not be prepared for. So for example, here I'm not sure if there's going to be an actual mountain in front of Paradise Cove, or if it is dead ahead. So I'm being extra careful as I'm making my descent. Less than 3 kilometers away. There you go. I think that it is between these two mountains here, right at the bottom. I was able to see that in the dark, but it's really, really, really not easy. I think I can see the lights of the outpost. Yes, there it is. All right, good. And the terrain is not flat, damn it. Let's try to make a smooth landing, but I can't promise anything. Where is the opening? Okay, the ramp is here. I can see it. Okay, let's go down. Let's go down. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Well, it looks like we managed to stop. All right, another happy landing. Yes, let's not forget to turn off the engines. Very important. Press I to turn off the engines. This is going to avoid any bad surprises, I would say. So let's open that door. Let's pick up these research supplies. Open the door and let's get into Paradise Cove. Of course, the problem then, now that I'm carrying a box, is that if there is a griefer, and you never know, we know at these drug labs, these drug labs are PvP places. You never know if someone is lurking around. I remember a couple of months ago when I was doing Jumptown videos, there was a player actually who liked to hide in the airlock, and that player was just shooting anyone. So you never know. And if I have a box, obviously I can't have a gun, so I can't defend myself. But it looks like I'm alone. So let's place that box here. Hopefully this is gonna get me that extra money. Objective complete. Deliver to Paradise Cove. That is excellent. Contract complete. Takeaway. I think I'm gonna get some cash now. I'm getting 1,593 Alpha UC, not a lot. Anyway, let's buy some Etam. Ooh, looks like the stocks are not very high. Look at that, only 20 SCU available. I'm glad I came with a cutlass. If I had come with a freelancer, I would not have been able to buy a lot of things. Let's see how much neon we can buy. Same, just 20 SU of neon. Not a lot. So the cutlass is already full. Not full, but the cutlass is almost full, but not entirely. I could not fill a cutlass with all of the drugs that's available here. This is actually quite disappointing. Let's have a quick look inside, maybe. See what do we have. This is basically the same interior as Germtown. Exactly the same, with the same French fries on the bed, the same packages, you know, in the sink here. Let's check out the actual drug lab itself. It's pretty much the same as well. Yeah, with exactly the same beer, the same place, and the same pills, and the same mug, and the same fridge. Everything is the same. It's like Jumptown 2.0. Which is, by the way, something that I did predict in the future for 3.6 a couple of months ago. Anyway, I decided to wait a little bit and see if I could buy some drugs, and I was able to fully fill my cutlass. So it has now 46 SU of drugs, and so we'll be trying to sell that drug. As you can see, I got a mission here to pick up a shipment at Rest and Relax Hurston L1. This is not where I'll be going because not everywhere actually buys drugs, guys. Not every rest stops buys drugs. Look at that. I don't know if this is Slam or Neon, but it definitely looks funny. They look like a dried raspberry, but they are not raspberries at all. So let's enter that sit. Now, for editing purposes, of course, I'm not going to show you the part when I'm going to go to Hurston L1, but I did try quite a few rest stops. So I went to R-Corp L1. R-Corp L1 doesn't buy drugs. I went to Hurston L1 following that footage. Hurston L1 doesn't buy drugs. And so, as a result, I will be going to another rest stop that I'll be showing you later. But in the meantime, we're taking off. Let's remove these landing pads, and maybe we'll try to find some landmarks where we can get to Paradise Cove at night. So I went, basically, you got these three spots out there, and I was actually right where you can see the trails. So this is where I ended up. You got these three spots, and I'm between the two spots, right in the middle. It would be interesting to maybe do some kind of drawing. I don't know if some of you guys want to have some fun trying to figure it out, maybe. But this is a very tough endeavor, in my opinion. And so we are now at actually Crusader L5. This is the Lagrange point that is located very close to Delamar. And yes, guys, this is the place. This is the only place that I know so far. There are probably more because I haven't explored all the rest stops yet. But this is something that I will do in 3.6.1 PTU, actually, since I won't have much to do. I'll be testing things that didn't work so well in 3.6.0, including what you are going to see later. You can be sure that this is something that I will be testing in the PTU. So let's stop right here. Why is there the combat music? Interesting. Anyway, landing complete. Excellent. Let's turn off the engines.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
And let's get out of here. Look at all this. I just hope that the combat music is going to stop because I'm not in combat. All right, good. It did stop. I've got the other, empty space station music or whatever. Usually that's the music that we hear when we are at SPK. It's interesting that it's showing up here at the rest stop. All right, so we are at. Let's open the elevator. It's actually pretty bad that they don't tell us at which pad we are located. I just hope that pads had a number on these rest stops. This is definitely something that will be a little bit helpful. So we're gonna go to the lobby, and I'll be showing where we can sell that drug. A little bit slow out there. These are long distances now that these stations are pretty big. All right, here we go. We are inside the rest stop at Crusader L5, and what you need to do is to find that red arrow out there with that interesting flower. Why? That's because you have this screen here, and this is the screen that will allow you to sell your drugs. No questions asked, as you can see, and and my cutlass doesn't show up. I have all the ships that show up except the one that has my cargo, my illegal cargo. It's the cutlass. And why? Because the cutlass is at an unknown location. It's at pad 3, but it is at an unknown location. I have no idea why. So I thought, I'm going to retrieve another ship, and then I will retrieve my cutlass again. Hopefully that's what's going to happen. That's what I usually do. When I know at these rest stops, I retrieve another ship, and then I retrieve my ship that I want. So here I'm going to retrieve my cutlass again, but it says that it is in an unknown location, and I have no choice but to claim my cutlass black. If I do that, guys, I am going to lose about 350,000 alpha UEC again. Of drugs, so things are not looking good for me, guys, in 3.6.0. And yes, guys, that's right, I lost again about 350,000 alpha UEC, back with 86,000 alpha UEC. This is most discouraging, but the good news is that there is a PTU patch that is coming up. I've got nothing else to do than to kill myself and call it a day, guys. So I'll see you guys in the PTU. That's all for this video. This month, I am giving away a Tumbril Ranger CV with lifetime insurance. All you need to do to get a chance of winning is to subscribe to this channel, leave a comment to any video posted this month, and basically the winner will be announced early September. So good luck to everybody. Big thanks to everybody who helped me getting this new PC. This is, of course, footage that was recorded with a new PC. You guys are awesome, and I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Big thanks to all the Patreons also who support this channel on a monthly basis. You guys are absolutely awesome, and I am really grateful for the kind support. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button. This is really helping a lot. That's all for today. This is the final video that I'll be releasing today. This is the Eradicator. I'm signing out.